So I've been seeing what's been going on online on concerning Regina Daniels, and it's really sad because people don't understand that there's such a thing as selling your soul. Selling your soul does not really mean, giving the devil your soul. Selling your soul means when you exchange virtue, real joy, real happiness, real comfort, love, when you exchange those things for money. I can tell you 100 times out of 100, you will live to regret it. I'm telling you. You see, I've seen it happen over and over and over again. I don't care how people come online and glorify, wealth. I'm living the la vida loca. I'm traveling the world. After a while, you get tired. See, if you've ever lived in a big house, you will know that after a while, it doesn't feel like a big house anymore. After a while, wealth, you just get used to wealth. It doesn't feel like what it felt like when you were still coming into it. It hardly ever feels like what it feels like after you get into it. If you've ever bought a new car, the feeling you get while you were still trying to get the car and then the day you got it. But after a while, it just feels normal. After a while, you don't feel privileged anymore. After a while, the money doesn't mean anything. You just get used to it very quickly. All right? You've been wanting to travel abroad. After a while, it will no longer feel like abroad. It will no longer feel there. So that's what I'm saying. It's fleeting. That's why anytime you find people exchange real virtue, real value, things like joy, happiness, comfort, love, for something they are pursuing, they always regret it. I remember then my dad worked for a multinational and he had to travel the world. He had an amazing career and he was, just doing very well. But in the later years of his life, I saw how my dad began to work really hard for family. After a while, none of those things mattered anymore. What really mattered was family. You can't sacrifice family. You can't sacrifice joy, happiness, and some of these things because somebody told you, it's better to cry in a Lamborghini. That is the devil. The Bible says it's better to dwell in a tent than to live in a tent with peace than to dwell in a mansion with no peace in it. But some people will tell you, no, what's peace? Just give me money. Very soon you realize that money is not what it's hyped up to be. I'm telling you, if it's all that, rich people will not be committing suicide. I'm going to show you a few videos. I hope I'll be able to show it. I hope YouTube will let me show it. But we're going to watch it together. But let me tell you something before I show you that video. There was a man called Solomon. Solomon had everything everybody would want. In fact, he wrote a book called Ecclesiastes. He said, anything my heart desired, I could get. I didn't keep it for myself. Just think of any desire you want today. Just take a moment and think about it. Solomon got to the end of it. Anything like, if it's women, Solomon married the most beautiful women from every tribe. If it's education, Solomon was the most educated in his time. People traveled from all over the world to come and hear his lectures. Solomon was a handsome man. Solomon was powerful. He was because some people say it's political power that they want. Solomon was the world power of his time. He was like the Trump of his time. All right? Solomon was everything. Like, he got to the end of every human desire. And at the end of that book called Ecclesiastes, he said, I've reached the end and I saw that it was all empty. It is not worth exchanging for virtue. I'm telling you. And this mistake is always made by people who have never experienced wealth. All right? When you've never experienced wealth or comfort, after a while, the devil convinces you that wealth or fortune is greater than virtue. It's not. It's not. If not, Jesus would have accepted when the devil offered them the whole world so that he'll bow to him. There's never been anyone who exchanges virtue for fortune that ends well. It does not end well. Yes, some people will tell you, I'm going to enjoy it for a while, because you see, that's what is going to take people to hell. What will take people to hell is that temporary enjoyment, because every time the devil is offering you short-term enjoyment, in exchange you give him your eternity. I'll tell you, it's always foolishness to say, let me just do it and get it now. You see someone goes into some very dangerous thing and say, oh yeah, I can enjoy for a while before I finally go to jail for the rest of my life. Don't do it. Don't exchange your freedom for fortune. Don't exchange your peace for fortune. Don't exchange your youth for fortune. Don't exchange your life for fortune. It's not worth it. It's never worth it. It's never worth it. And I tell you, brothers and sisters, it's not worth it. Look at this young girl. In seriously, in my opinion, she is not to blame. I think she was about 19 when they put her in this marriage. Obviously, it was all transactional. Obviously, there is no way, like that just goes without saying. The mom obviously gave that girl because of fortune. And let me tell you guys something you don't also know. You know, because I've seen people who go into marriage and all kinds of things. Sometimes you see someone, they'll go and marry a rich man's daughter or things like that, hoping that the rich man will. Like, what I think, you think the rich man will carry all his money and give you because he married you? Like, the best they can do for you is maybe buy you a house, buy you a car, and you know, like it's like your life will not dramatically change. I'm telling you, some of you would think that someone like this young girl, Regina Daniels, that her life was wonderful. It was not. It was not. I bet you it was not. She's not seeing, she doesn't have 1 billion in her account. I'm telling you. She gets to drive the Lamborghini, maybe, but it's not her Lamborghini. You can also drive a Lamborghini. You can go to a rental car shop and rent a Lamborghini and drive it. You're not going to be different from what she's experiencing. I'm telling you, she's not rich. She's just living in a rich man's house. And that's always the case. See, by the time someone grows to become a billionaire, they've learned so many things about money that you've never even dreamt of. They've learned how to secure their money. They know how to give you and let you come and enjoy with them. They're not giving you their money. They're not about to set you up and make you a billionaire or a millionaire. You're not going to be rich. Let me just tell you. And there's a disappointment that comes with people, you know, because it's never like that. And it comes back to what I was trying to talk about, exchanging a virtue for fortune, because you never get that fortune. Satan will tell you, oh, I'm going to give you the satisfaction by giving you fame or fortune or something like that. It never comes. What I mean, it doesn't mean you might not experience some level of fortune, some level of fame, but you find out that it's not all that it was hyped up to be. That's why most people who get to the peak of their success become miserable. 80% of them begin to take drugs. Almost every Hollywood actor begins to take drugs at the peak of their career. Almost all of them. Because you spent your whole life going to the pinnacle that you believe that was like El Dorado. That was heaven. That's what you thought. So you sacrifice relationships, you sacrifice happiness and joy and decency and things like that. Then you finally get there only to find out that that's what Solomon was saying. Solomon was saying it was a chase after the wind, that there is no satisfaction that comes with it. You get to the end and you find that it's empty. It always is. It always is. So people, just learn something from this. She's a victim, and I'm going to be praying for her. You know, I encourage you guys, please don't be too hard on Regina Daniels. If anything, be hard on her mom, but don't be too hard on her, because Regina Daniels is the one we know who is out there in the public. There are many people who are in situations like this, who it looked good when they were sacrificing their virtue or some kind of virtue for fortune or for fame or for whatever it is they sacrifice it for, and now they're caught up in it. They can't escape. They can't leave it. They're in prison now. We need to pray for them. We need to speak kindly so that they will find a way to come out. Let me tell you something. If you're in that kind of place where you have sacrificed an important virtue, maybe like happiness or joy, you're falling in love and building an actual family. Look at this young girl. She would have had a beautiful relationship and a beautiful family and fall in love with an actual young man, you know, of her age and standing, and just grow together and build a family and have beautiful kids. And do you know how much she would long for things like this? But I just want to say to Regina and anybody else who might be in this situation, it's not over. First of all, it's not your fault. You did the best with the information you had at the time. Yes, it was a mistake. But you see, every great thing passes through mistakes. I saw one equation that showed it's failure or mistake equals to experience, and then experience equals to success. So convert this mistake to triumph. You can do it. People have been doing it. I encourage you to do that. It's not over. Pick up the broken pieces, build your life. Thank God this is happening when you still have the mind, you still have the body, you still have everything, still a lot of life left in front of you. Do not waste it. Go pick up what's left and go. And if you're caught up in a web like this, maybe it might not be marriage, it might be a job, it might be a career, it might be something you found yourself inside that you shouldn't have been involved in, or you've sacrificed important virtue like relationship, like love, like happiness and joy, like your fellowship with God. Some of you don't go to church anymore because you're pursuing a career. You used to be a pastor, you used to have a deep relationship with God, but now for some career that you've been offered, you let that go, and now you're living in a regret that you can't come out and own up to. See, the more you stay there, the deeper you sink. Count your losses. Don't let pride hold you down. Stand up and say, yes, I made a mistake. That's where healing starts. That's why Jesus says to us, you can't come except you first acknowledge that you've made a mistake. The moment you acknowledge you made a mistake, there is a burden that lifts from you, because one of the strings the devil uses in holding us and controlling us is pride. The moment you take off that garment of pride, the devil doesn't have anything else to hold on to. Yes, admit it. I made a mistake. Yeah, it was the wrong judgment. I did it at the time. Now I know better and I'm going to do better. And then you start. You've completely disabled the hold of the devil on you. Now you're going to start again. And with whatever is left of your life or whatever is left of you, God is able to make all things work together for good. And that your life will become a testimony, to become a lesson, to become an experience that money can't buy. You can actually turn this for good. That's what I'm saying. So let's just watch some of the videos that have been trending out there concerning this situation, if YouTube will allow. But if YouTube will not allow, then guys,
Senator Ned Nwoko has broken his silence and shared his own side of the story about what happened between him and his sixth wife, Regina Daniels. This is coming less than 24 hours after the Nollywood actress, who recently celebrated her 25th birthday, cried out and claimed she has been enduring domestic violence in the house of her 64-year-old husband.
In Ned Nwoko's house. No. In Ned Nwoko's house, I am nothing. But in my house, I am free.
No, you're still as valuable. Mom, look at me. Look at me, Mom.
Baby, once again, I cannot stand the violence. It's too much. It's too much.
I'd rather be crying in a Bentley, sipping on Hennessy, drying on my tears with some $100 bills.
This video of Regina Daniels walking gracefully towards her husband's red Ferrari has gone viral, simply because the video features Tenny's song, Money, playing in the background with the highlighted lyrics, I'd rather be crying in a Bentley, sipping on Hennessy, drying all my tears with some $100 bills, feeling down in Fendi, sad, but I have plenty of money to cope with the pain in the world.
Roll me like we Caesar, you know that we global, bitch, I'm here.
In the wake of a marriage crisis, people are saying she has lived a fake life. Well, Senator Ned Nwoko has decided to speak, sharing a video evidence of his vandalized car on his Instagram page. He claimed that Regina's current battle with drugs and alcohol abuse is the root of her problem. He also made a shocking revelation, accusing the actress's immediate elder brother, Sammy West, of being a main drug supplier. He said if the actress wants to continue being his wife, she must get herself cleaned up from drugs and alcohol. Regina's unprovoked carnage and rampage in my house and in my absence. Regina was not always like this. Her current battle with drugs and alcohol abuse is the root of her problem. She must continue her rehabilitation program, while I fear for her life and safety. Now she has moved to a place where she will have unrestricted access to drugs. I have other wives, and none will ever accuse me of violence. Regina is the violent one here, slapping and hitting 3 staff in the past 48 hours and destroying property, including cars and windows, for no just cause. The truth is, I have set a clear condition for her to accept rehab in Asokoro or outside Nigeria, especially Jordan, where she will not have access to drugs. A clear-headed Regina would have taken Moon to the hospital, but instead, she even threatened to kill our resident nurse for exposing her drug abuse. While I took Moon to the hospital, a scene of chaos unfolded at home, orchestrated by Sammy, Regina's main drug supplier. Another known supplier of drugs to Regina is the tiny evil devil called Anne. Wow! According to reports, Regina Daniels smashing the Ferrari scene was the main reason why the senator slapped her several times, resulting in a confrontation. While the senator left his bodyguards to deal with the situation, he attended an event with his 5th wife. His security men are the people Regina and her brother called thugs who attacked them. Fans of the Nollywood actress discovered that the senator attended an event with his 5th wife, Leila Charani, on the night of the incident, where he received an award for Best Performing Senator of the Year. Sharing this video from the event, he captioned it, "Honored to be named Best Performing Senator of the Year at the Democracy Heroes Award Africa 2025. This recognition is not just mine, it belongs to Anyoma, to Delta North, and to every Nigerian who believes in purposeful leadership." Reports are circulating that the senator is seeking to arrest Regina Daniels' brother, Sammy West, for allegedly attacking his security personnel. In response, the singer shared a video of his boxing training. Sammy, who is very close to Regina, has also reacted to his in-laws' side of the story, sharing these disturbing photos of blood stains on his Instagram story. He asked if this is the effect of drug abuse. He also claimed that they used a gun to hit Regina Daniels while she fought for her life. What do you think about Senator Ned Nwoko's side of the story? Do you believe his claim that Regina Daniels takes harmful substances? Or do you believe Regina Daniels and her brother's side of the story?
My husband now Odogo, true. Now real Odogo. The feeling for inside house. True, it's fit past wetin we dey even put online. Because sometimes when I see comments say where people say, "Oh, no be so then they inside house," so me and I'm go read the comments, we go laugh. Go say if only say they know house we take day for inside house. You know, anything where I want like this, I go get her. To cook, the day where I say I won't cook, he go even fight me and say why they cook. Say make I come out for kitchen. You know, if I say now say I won't just sleep for 1 week, not do anything, I go still do okay, sleep for 1 week. So it's a very comfortable lifestyle and a happy one.
Hey, if you were blessed by this video, please like and subscribe to help us grow the channel. And if you have the prayer request, please put it in the comment section. My team and I will pray over those prayer requests every single day. And we look forward to celebrating your testimony with you. God bless you.